1. Read the sentences, listen, and underline the correct word.
Can you imagine what our lives will be like in the year 2050? Perhaps you will be flying off for a holiday on the moon, or maybe you will be taking your dog for a walk in virtual reality. We recently carried out a survey of 1,000 people from different countries to find out what they think life will be like in the future. The results clearly demonstrate both our hopes and fears. The survey suggests that friendship, one of the most important human relationships, will have changed dramatically. People will make friends through the internet. What is more, a large number of people will even come across their future husbands or wives in this way. Computers will have become absolutely essential by 2050. Even now, some people describe them as their best friend. Others, however, say that we will become much more isolated from each other because we will have little real human contact. Education will have changed a lot too. As more and more children will be using computers in schools, certain abilities, such as mental arithmetic, won't be necessary since there will be computer programs for most calculations. Even writing by hand will have become a thing of the past. According to the survey, home life will be better. Most people believe that by 2050 robots will be doing the housework and we will be eating ready-made food. A lot of people think that we might only cook for fun in the future. Space exploration will become increasingly popular. 50% of the people we talked to believe that man will regularly visit Mars. They also believe that travel on our own planet will probably change. Almost everyone thinks that there will be no cars in the city centers. Some even think that environmentally friendly electric or solar-powered cars will have replaced the cars we use nowadays. Pollution is something that seems to worry many people. Some fear that it will continue to get worse, and that our planet will become impossible to live on. Others even foresee that one day we'll have to pay for clean air just like we do now for clean water. On the other hand, people seem to be quite optimistic about the benefits of genetic engineering, as they think scientists will use it to cure diseases like cancer and AIDS. If scientists manage to find a cure for these, we'll have a much healthier society. Some people worry about the future, while others are full of hope and enthusiasm. No matter how dark or bright it may seem, it is up to us to look after our planet and try to make it a better place to live.
2. Read the sentences, then listen to an author talking about how his life will be different in 10 years' time, and mark these statements are true T or false F.
With us this evening, we have best-selling novelist Robert D. Ellis. Welcome, Robert.
Thanks, Anne.
Your latest novel has been at the top of the bestseller list for weeks now. But what about the future? What do you think you'll be doing in 10 years' time?
Oh, I'll definitely still be writing novels. I can't imagine myself doing anything different.
I know you write very quickly. How many books do you think you'll have written in 10 years?
I usually manage to complete one book a year, so I suppose I'll have written 10.
Most successful writers spend a lot of time appearing in public. Do you think you'll be doing that?
Oh, definitely. I'll be traveling all around the world, speaking to my readers.
You got married last month. Are you planning to start a family?
Oh, yes. Not in the next 2 years, though. But I'm sure I'll have started a family in 10 years' time.
Do you think you'll have moved house in 10 years?
No. I'll be living in the same house. It's very large. So there'll be no problem with the children.
Are there any changes you'd like to have made in 10 years?
I love sailing, but I haven't got a yacht. I hope I'll have bought one by then.
Well, Robert, I'm sure you have an exciting and successful 10 years ahead of you, and I wish you all the best.
Thanks very much, Anne.
3. Read the sentences, then listen and underline the correct word.
We have spent thousands of years fighting for our survival. Yet now we have discovered that our planet is under threat and, to make matters worse, it's all our fault. The rainforests are dying. Rare plant and animal species are disappearing. Rivers and seas are being contaminated. Crops are failing to grow. People are dying of hunger and the air is being polluted. It's time we woke up to these problems and started repairing the damage. One of the major problems is the destruction of the rainforests in South America. They are home to half the world's species and to millions of people. Moreover, the rainforests clean the air. By absorbing carbon dioxide and giving out oxygen, the trees are being cut down for paper or to make room for cattle farms. As a result, birds and animals lose their homes and die. This destruction is also bringing about changes in the climate, air pollution, flooding, drought, and famine. If we continue to burn and cut down the rainforests as we are doing now, the earth will never be the same again. Another big problem is water pollution. Do you like swimming in the sea or drinking a cool glass of water on a hot day? These simple pleasures may soon become a thing of the past. Factories are polluting our rivers and lakes with dangerous chemicals. Oil tankers are releasing thick, black oil into our oceans. Tons and tons of industrial and domestic waste are poured into our seas. Consequently, sea life is threatened with extinction. Air pollution is another important issue. The cars and factories in and around our cities are giving off dangerous fumes. In the past few years, more and more people than ever before have developed allergies and breathing problems. If we don't do something now, our cities will become impossible to live in. Fortunately, it is not too late to solve these problems. We have the time, the money, and even the technology to prepare the way for a better, cleaner, and safer future. We can plant trees and adopt animals. We can create parks for endangered species. We can put pressure on those in power to take action. Together, we can save our planet. All we need to do is open our eyes and act immediately.